Hello friends and welcome back to the channel. I am the GM Philosopher and today we're going to be talking about 5 tips for creating drama in your D&D game. Endless drama that players will love. Players do love drama, and you can think of it like this from a philosophical perspective. In the realm of storytelling, especially within the immersive world of D&D, the ancient Greek concept of drama plays a pivotal role. Originally associated with the action and the performance of tragedy, drama involves the unfolding of events through conflict, emotion, and revelation. By embedding this principle into the lives of NPCs, we tap into the inherently human fascination with conflict and resolution, a fascination rooted deeply in our psychological makeup. Philosophers from Aristotle to Hegel have emphasized the cathartic effects of drama. This is absolutely true. It allows us to experience and process complex emotions from a safe distance. In D&D, when NPCs lead dramatic lives, making impactful choices, and engage in interpersonal drama, they become mirrors, reflecting the player's own desires, fears, and moral dilemmas. This not only heightens the emotional stakes of the game, but also enriches the narrative fabric, making each session not just a game, but a profound exploration of the human condition. Engaging with these dramatic elements, players find themselves more deeply invested in the world as they navigate the intricate dance of conflict, strategy, and resolution that drama so vividly brings to life. And that's exactly what I want to share with you today, how to make that happen in your games so that your players will look at your game as a cathartic mirror into the real life drama that we experience in our human lives, but in a fun way where they're distanced from real drama and they can engage in it in a play fashion. This is very good for us, and this makes your games very fun. And I've actually got 5 tips to make this happen. These are actually more like 5 steps you can take, and I'm going to give you a quick hint. You can accomplish this to a great degree with your NPCs, as I described in my introduction. So I'm going to tell you how you can use your NPCs to create endless drama in your games that will engage players and make them love it. Step number 1, make NPCs a little bit less intelligent than PCs. Here's what I mean by that. I don't necessarily mean give them a low intelligence score. I mean make them less emotionally intelligent, less socially intelligent. Make it a little bit harder for them to create their destiny than for your PCs to create theirs. In some ways, NPCs, in my mind, are like characters who would generally be very bland, boring, probably not very successful. It is the influence of the PCs that makes them exceptional because the PCs are exceptional. And so there's sort of a PCs are at this level, NPCs are kind of down at this level. So that's the first step, is always kind of running your NPCs in such a way that like they need the PCs' help. They look to them for guidance. Their problems are kind of dumb. The PCs probably wouldn't get caught up in those dumb problems, but these NPCs, their problems are a little dumb and they need a little smart help getting out of them. The PCs can do that. They look up to the PCs, etc. Right? Step number 2, make your NPCs unusually attached to 1 or 2 specific members of your party. When they come into your party, make it so that they really like one person, and maybe they're always trying to hang out with them, or maybe even 2 people. They are like unnaturally drawn to them. This kind of creates a bond, whether the player likes it or not. This is a little bit of drama, and this sets the stage for drama to come in the future. Step number 3, make it so that your NPCs disproportionately dislike 1 or more members of your party. This could be accomplished by them making kind of rude quips, by them ignoring them, avoiding them. This could come in the form of gossip. They might gossip to the character they like, saying, "What is so-and-so doing? I just don't know if he's a good fit for this group, blah, blah, blah." Tip number 4, start squabbles amongst your NPCs and then get your NPCs to rope the PCs, the party, the player characters, into those squabbles. Sometimes the best drama comes when NPCs have issues. Maybe one NPC has a crush on another one and they don't reciprocate. Maybe they're going to go to the PCs looking for help. Maybe an NPC develops a crush on a PC and they fumble around with it and then they get sad and emo about it. Maybe one of them develops some kind of grudge against one of the PCs, right? And so that develops over time. Maybe one of them has a gambling addiction and keeps borrowing money from people and losing it, and then they're starting arguments and there's a lot of tension around it because other NPCs are mad because they lost their money. Look, whether it be love triangles, whether it be some kind of like issues with identity or characters clashing with one another, characters having different belief systems, giving your NPCs squabbles and then carrying those out throughout the game and then roping the PCs into it, sort of as the mediation force, draws PCs into drama and gives the game a whole nother human element, right? So in addition to maybe, the dungeon crawling and the loot finding and the magical stuff, there's also this element of, man, my halfling rogue keeps pickpocketing my orc barbarian and how he wants to kill him, and it's a whole mess. This kind of drama can be super fun, and it can also it can have like fun, like funny comical undertones, but it can also become kind of serious and dark and even emotional at times when it builds up to a high enough point, right? So you can play with that and you can make it last, and you can really go deep with it. And that leads us to step number 5, track these squabbles and turn them into long-term character development arcs that develop depth and shared history over time, right? It's amazing in my games how NPCs can create so much emotional depth in the story, partly by being NPCs that the player characters actually care about and are invested in, and then bringing players into their lives, into their drama. The PCs, if they come to care about an NPC, then that's the first step. You've really got them roped. You've got them emotionally invested, and then you present the problems this NPC is having despite themselves. They might be self-destructive, right? They might be struggling with not understanding how to deal with their problems. They might lack maturity. They might be overconfident, or they might be underconfident. They may be dealing with anxiety or depression. They may be dealing with some kind of phobia. Like, these things can get deep. These things can get emotional. These things can even get downright bizarre and strange. And it is so much fun to create drama like this with the players. And in fact, if you need just a little bit of help, I'm going to include in the description box just a table of 1 through 20 that you can roll on your 20-sider. I'm going to call it a drama table, and you can inject some random drama in. Just pick an NPC, roll the dice, and then find out what drama that NPC is going to kind of start bringing into the group, and let the havoc unfold and watch the players fall in love with it, because, like it or not, we humans are a dramatic bunch and we do love a bit of drama. That's it. That is my tip for the day. Thank you so much for coming back. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and the subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.